Welcome back and thanks for sticking around with us for a second episode. This time I'm going to try and attack some of those technical issues that are bugging Karen. And our first victim is going to be this wonky steering wheel. It points to about 11 o'clock when you're going straight forward. Initially we were just going in with a 10mm ratchet, and then we decided that we really need to do that whilst someone pushes on the steering wheel cover. Make sure that your battery is off this, otherwise the airbag will blow up in your face. There are about 3 wires connecting the steering wheel cover to the steering wheel column, and there's a black and a tan port there, and there's a tan and a black cable there. There's also the third hole just at the top between the two of them. So now, using a 22mm ratchet, we're going to be taking the bolt off that secures the wheel to the column. Loosen the bolt, but don't take it all the way off the thread. The reason for this is that the steering wheel is stuck on there fast. It probably hasn't come off in 15 years since the car was made. And when you do finally get that steering wheel off, and it takes a lot of effort, I guarantee you, it's going to be an explosive movement and you do risk hitting yourself in the head.
Yeah.
My good friend Connor has moved on to a tool here. Again, you really are going to be using a lot of effort to get the steering wheel off. Here you can see the teeth that will be surrounding a small metal circle that you can see, and you need to basically be pulling those all the way off from the bottom. It's almost there at this point. And finally, with the help of some WD-40, we are starting to finally get this wheel off. For our efforts, we get a nice bit of tangled hair. And here's the simplest part, you've just got to put the steering wheel on so it's straight now. And with the wheel on straight, you can just reconnect those wires to where they go on that cover. Again, tan to tan, black to black, and the other one in the middle, One last thing that I wanted to check on the dashboard here. Connor's got his own code reader, and I was told on the MOT of the car that the ABS lamp that you can see that's on there is on, but there's actually not a problem with the ABS. So we decided to turn the car on and check, and as you can see here, no code, so I'm happy. So with that steering wheel straightened, the back of the car has gotten a little bit dirty again, and there's a few other little bits that I want to do anyways. So, there's a secret weapon that I've forgotten here. I'm putting the upholstery cleaner on as per usual, however, what I'm not going to be doing is agitating it with one of those handheld brushes. I've got a drill brush. I'd forgotten about this, to be honest. I'm just going to be using this now, and what you're going to do is get that water on there as well as the carpet cleaner and really kind of cream it up, and you can see here the kind of job that you should be expecting it to do. I think the carpet is permanently stained, so I am going to be dyeing it at the end of the day. However, the smell is completely gone now, which is a big relief. I'm also going to take these carpets out and clean the metal black tray that's underneath. So with the carpets cleaned in the middle there, the metal black tray not hiding any mystery smells either, it's time to go onto this middle carpet again. I'm going to start off by just upturning all those bits where the anchor points are, so I can really just get any crap that sat on them with the vacuum cleaner. You can see a hole going right down through the car here, and I think that an idea is going to start forming in my head about what to do with this, but more on that later. Pulling the carpet back now, you can see the sound under here, and it is covered again in muck, dirt, grime, so it's going to be the vacuum cleaner for this one, seeing it's a tough surface. I've also used a brush head for it as well. I'm just going to be going back and forth and just taking my time with this one. Again, the car smelled a lot better after this. I think there were a few hidden gems under there. Despite being an Italian engine, apparently the 2.8 litre turbo diesel under the bonnet of the Chrysler Grand Voyager is okay if you keep on top of oil changes, your oil filter and your fuel filters too. There was a little bit of oil here. I reckon it's probably something that someone's just spilled whilst they were filling up. However, I did just clean it up so that I could turn the engine on and then check for any oil leaks. I'm also just doing a very basic oil check here as well to check the level and the colour of it too. So what you want to do is just clean it off, pop it back in, and then make sure that the level that you're seeing on there is between min and max. Very basic bit of engine maintenance, but for a turbo diesel, especially an Italian one like this, you want to be sure. So that's cleaned up now, and I'm just going to be running the engine here, just making sure that nothing is an oil leak, and it looks alright to me. Also, engine covers, big difference. And finally here, to just finish off, we're going to be doing a bit of basic cleaning of the engine. You really want to just spray down with a bit of water, then apply some snow foam, like you can see here. Rinse it off with the water, and then apply a bit of degreaser, then rinse that off with some water too. Then just run your engine. You can see the steam coming off here, and that's good. You just want that steam to, well, bake off the water that you've got on the engine. Next episode, we're going to be making our own pop top. Thanks for watching.